day. They forecast some really nasty weather to start happening right about now, but it hasn't happened yet. I'm checking out where the auditions are going to be next week, so I know where they are and how long it takes to get there. Ooh, it's a giant place. You can't miss it. It's giant. It takes approximately 30 to 35 minutes from there to here. Kind of a long ways. We'd use up a lot of gas. But we'll see what we shall see. A week or two ago, I put some lemon seeds in a damp paper towel to see if they would sprout. I've had them hanging in the sunlight in the window. I haven't looked yet. Let's look. Let's look together. Oops. Oh, look! Oh, how cool is that? Look, they have little wiggly tails. Those are the roots. Awesome. Now I can plant them in some dirt. Oh, exciting. This little guy, he's still sleeping, but I can see he's trying very hard to open. But the rest of them have little roots that stuck out. Oh, cool. All right, way to go, guys. Very overcast and cold, and it's supposed to do some nasty, icky weather tonight and tomorrow. And then warm up again. Crazy. Crazy. Last night I felt like playing the keyboard, so I did. My problem is remembering it or being able to write it down in a reasonable fashion on a staff line paper. I have 2 or 3 songs that I know for sure in my head. I just have to write them down. That's the hard part for me. Is I have the story of the musical, I have the characters of the musical, I have some of the lines of the musical, and I have 3 songs. But that doesn't make a musical. I've been kind of working on this for 10 years. I really, really need to get it done, because maybe that's what will get me my new car. Or allow me to live somewhere else. Who knows? Oh my God! Talking about last night, I did get to sleep probably about 4 in the morning, and or was it later? I don't know. I slept a couple hours, but I had my gosh, some dreams. I dreamed about my mother, who turned into Shirley MacLaine at times, looking. But this person is a person who was older, and obviously their mind was going. And they were very stubborn and obstinate, and yeah, it was my mother. And part of the dream was we were in a grocery market, and she was loading the cart full of stuff, and she took off to a different cashier, and I kept thinking, how much is this going to cost me? And she was cutting things in half and throwing half of them on the floor. Great big steak and half a tomato and everything. And I'm like, and I find myself in this dream, as I'm waking up, like, almost not wrestling her to the ground, but holding on to her, trying to keep her from any more insanity. I woke up tired. Holy crap, holy. Now, where was I? Yeah, I tell you, my brain is all over the place. That's the way it always is. That's why I can read Kurt Vonnegut stories, because his stories are all over the place, and my brain seems to follow right along. Still waiting for an email to let me know about auditions for next week, and I'm kind of looking forward to it in a way. If I don't make it, I won't make it, but kind of looking forward to it. And I had curried shrimp for dinner tonight. I haven't had shrimp for a long time, because they're basically insects of the sea, and I don't like bugs. I used to like shrimp a lot, and lobster, but they're basically cockroaches of the sea. So I don't know, little by little I am not eating stuff. I'm eating more plant-based stuff, except lately I've been eating beef, and I know where that comes from. Big old brown eyes looking at you with big old tongue wiping its own boogers out of its nose, cow. Yeah. Anyway, to get back to the subject of no subject there was. Am I Yoda now? Yeah. Wow. Anyway, I called Rick to see if he was feeling better. He's not feeling well. It's his turn to feel crappy or sick or whatever. I just hope he doesn't get any worse or make Mom sick. But, yeah, he's not feeling too well now. But I've been watching a whole lot of British comedians to make myself feel better when I get down. And I've been pretty down lately. So, you obsess on something, or you get stuck listening to someone, or you like someone, you're like, I really like this guy. I want to hear every single thing he has. And I've been listening to Tim Vine.
Always makes me laugh.
Yeah. Crazy. Oh, this place is such a mess. I need to get stuff taken care of. Now I'm starting to feel better physically. It's time to feel better emotionally. And if it's still gray tomorrow, I might start by playing the organ. I always feel better with music. Or crank on Smash Mouth All-Star album in my CD player. That's a real good one. You can listen to the whole darn thing. Like some albums, you've only got 1 or 2 songs that are decent. Some albums, every song is awesome, like Pink Floyd, Dark Side of the Moon. That's another one of those. You can listen to the whole album. And the Beatles, Sgt. Pepper's, is another one where the whole album is awesome. So you just crank those up and start doing what you need to do. And if I actually get stuck in and start working and cleaning around here, then I put on the house and trance music because the really good beat and all that, Yeah, I know. I'm weird. I don't care. Anyway, this is Saturday. I need to organize some stuff. I need to pay bills, which I haven't paid the insurance bill yet. And that was due on the 7th. Yeah. Cat's been meowing and howling all day, and I don't know what his problem is. His nose is wet, so I don't think he's sick. But there's just something been bothering him. Maybe it's this upcoming weather that's coming. We shall see, I suppose. I have more info. Yeah, tomorrow. Upward and onward.